You saw the thumbnail. It's a different vibe tonight. Let's go. Welcome back to the Jahmad Show, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode. And we're going to take it a little easy tonight. For the obvious reasons, as you can see. Number one, it's a little late. You know, I was up on coffee earlier. This show, I want to take it a little bit easy. I just want to talk to you. Really, I want to talk to me. But before we dive into today's show, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. It does wonders for the show. And thank me later. Also, you know the deal. Follow me on Instagram. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. That's how it works. So without further ado, it's pretty self-explanatory. Today's topic: temptations. To be honest with you, I'm fighting my own, honestly. In so many different facets, in so many different ways, I think we all fight temptation. And I sat here and contemplated with myself, I kid you not, with myself. It's Monday night out here in Sacramento, California. And I go out. Hence a lot of my stories, a lot of my experience. And I bring that information back to y'all so I can give you some entertainment. The problem with going out as much as I go out or was going out is probably the obvious for men. Maybe not so much for women, but I wouldn't know. You leave it down in the comments if it's any different. But you spend money. There's drinking involved, and if you like me, then I can drink. And then there's feeling not great the next day, so that tends to take a toll on productivity and whatnot. But temptation is hard to fight, isn't it? You telling me. I know how hard temptation is. Is it really, really hard for women though? Like, do women go through the same level of temptation that men go through? Of wanting something so bad but having to fight yourself to not get it? It's 9:14 p.m. California time. As you can see behind me, it's nighttime. I got the lights red. You could probably tell where my mind is at right now. Hence why I'm even talking like this. Man, seriously, I'm trying to fight it. I'm fighting my own situation. You know what I mean? And I think and once again, this is like a journal for me. So it's fair for me to get on here and be very transparent about my own issues and my own struggles. And when I come on here, when I'm talking about being disciplined and staying at it and doing this and doing that, that's not coming from a place of me lecturing anybody. Literally, I'm taking my own advice in most cases. Like, I'm talking to me. And I feel like full transparency, I'm looking at a screen and a camera. I'm talking to me in terms that hopefully I take this clip and post it online and maybe it resonates with you. But, that's where the transparency and the authenticity come from. And, that's why I do this. I'm not the only one fighting with temptation. I don't have no clips. I don't got nothing. I was literally like, yo, I'm about to go out. I'm going to tell you, I love, contrary to your belief, when you see my show or you might look at some of my stuff, I absolutely love women. I absolutely love women, probably like any man, but I'm in a different bracket, with all due respect, humbly. And I know that because of the conversations that I tend to have with other men. And because I'm in this bracket, the level of temptation for me is a lot harder because I can actually go out there and get it. I'm not saying I can get anything, but boy, oh boy, I wish some of you would see what I see and experience what I experience when I go out. And that's why it's so addicting. It's because I know. I went to the 7-Eleven yesterday to pick up some. I had a sugar kick, right? I'm like, damn, I want something sweet. So I went down to the 7-Eleven, grabbed me some candy or something. And there was this woman in line. I don't know if she was drunk. She seemed like she was on drunk or on something. Like she looked like she was inebriated. And she was standing in line in front of me and she kept looking back at me like this. Trying to see if I was going to look. I'm like, I see you looking, but I'm not looking at her. I can see her in my peripheral. I'm looking past her, I'm looking around, but I keep seeing she's trying her hardest to make eye contact with me. I kid you not, she did about 4 or 5 times. Then she finally spoke because somebody else had moved out the way from the register. She was like, do you want to go? I'm like, nah, go ahead. Like she was trying her hardest to gain my attention. So I guess temptation is a thing, either that or just maybe just women are addicted to attention. I don't know. I've also heard that. If you saw the show earlier, it talked about the temptations, or it talked about the reasons why women have sex, and attention was a part of that, I believe. Maybe I'm confusing the book with a podcast. I don't really know. Don't mind me. Right now, this is a rambling show. This is a show so I do not go out. This is what I said. I would rather spend my time with, to be productive than go out. And I think I made a very, very valid choice here. So I'm going to share this with y'all, man. Right now, I'm drinking what is called Frey Ranch. You can see that. Beautiful, beautiful bottle of bourbon. Actually made right out here in, I want to say it's made in Nevada. Yeah. Fallon, Nevada. It's out here in the West Coast. Beautiful, beautiful bottle. Very heavy topper and delicious, delicious whiskey. So let's make a toast. Taking it back to the beginning days of the Jahmad Show. I'm a toast to you and yours in hopes that you're not in my situation of fighting this evil, evil, evil temptation. So I'm leading by example, hopefully tonight, minus the alcohol. But I'm not going out. I haven't thought about ringing a few. I told y'all that I wouldn't even text no women back. Thought about ringing a few. At the end of the day, it definitely boils down to decisions, right? Temptation just boils down to the decision that you want to make. But it's always easier said than done. It ain't just going, oh yeah, I ain't gonna worry about that. Because right now my mind is still like, but I'm saying. But I'm saying though, it's all you got to do. You know what it's gonna be like when you go out there, right, Keith? That's what you know what it's gonna be like. But that's always gonna be there. Nightlife, women. Like I said, I absolutely love women. Women are always gonna be there. Men always gonna be there. What's not going to be there if you don't chase it are your dreams, goals, aspirations, and the work that you gotta put in. You gotta live this for real. This has to come first. And I'm talking about me. I'm talking about the show. And I'm talking about whatever it is you want to do. That has to come first. Because when that starts to suffer, that's when you start to find yourself in a world full of hurt. That's when you find yourself being and feeling very unfulfilled. And you don't want to be the old geezer that wake up and be like, man, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. I know I don't. But man, oh man. So let's go through it. Like I said, I'm rambling tonight. Let's go through it. What are some things? Let's start with this. What are some things that could be tempting? The first thing that comes to my mind is sex. You saw the thumbnail. But why is it so tempting for men? Like, some men got it mastered. And I think that's part of self-mastery, right? Understanding that you don't necessarily have to do that. Fighting your urges and replacing that with something positive, productive, is a better word to use. Something productive, I think is going to be much more rewarding in the end. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love women. And don't listen to some guys out here talk about how this and that and the third. And here's the thing. I know Andrew Tate is very, very controversial, and a lot of people don't like him. But he was in a podcast recently. He was talking about how he has all these kids from all these different women, but he don't even really like sex. Now, you can talk to anybody and say anything, but those two things don't go together. Oh man, yeah, I got over 100 kids, and I like certain type of women that haven't been, touched a lot and don't really have much of a past and all that, but I really don't even enjoy sex. So you had sex with this girl hundreds of times and got over 100 kids. So, I mean, you're having a lot of sex. For a man that says he don't really enjoy sex, I don't think we buying that, Andrew. All due respect. Men love sex. Don't buy that bullshit. We do. And here's the thing. Women know this. Women know this. Women know that men love sex. And women will use that primarily for capital gain, resources, whatever. This shit is chess, not checkers. Shout out to Capo, the CEO, and Jericho. That's the name of their podcast. But you heard that saying before. This is chess. Or chess. I'm sorry. This is chess, not checkers. Right? You got to know the moves that you're making. You got to understand where you stand for real. Like what position are you in and how you going to make things shake. It ain't just you. Man, these shows be fire. They be fire, dog. They be fire. It's going to be even more fire when we got people in here going back and forth. But we're going to get there. It is most likely midnight on the East Coast and later everywhere. And on a Monday. But I don't care. We living life, dog. This shit's so fun to me. Anyways, that's one thing, right? The temptation. Typically, that's the main thing, I feel like. I guess other temptations could be like habits, bad habits, vices, overusing alcohol, drugs, all those things. I mean, even sex could be a level of a vice, right? I actually made a show a while back called Distractions and Temptations or something like that. And very different take at that point in time, but there's still some good points. But these days, I just try to be as authentic and as real as possible, man. Like, I got a few numbers I could call. I don't want to do that. Then I thought about going out. I don't want to do that. That's what I'm telling myself. I don't want to do that. I think I'm making the best decision, man. I think I'd rather wake up in the morning with the same amount of money that I went to sleep with or more and feel good, energized, be able to jump right back on here tomorrow, not skip a beat, and give you guys what I promised to give you and myself, which is another show, some more content. But I tell you, boy, oh boy, it's hard. So if you're a woman and you listening to this and you want to help me fight this temptation, just DM me. I'm joking, man. I'm joking. Anywho, in other news, it's easy to overcome, man, once you actually put things in place. And that's why I'm here, right? But you're seeing it full face. I wanted to be very, very transparent for a reason. To like show like people like, bro, this is a journey. This is a process for a reason. And, you know, we always see the glitz and the glamour and what people talk about, even when it goes to talk about like the gym. And it's like, yeah, if you really want it, you're going to do it. But we still are humans, dog. Like we know, but then that level of like, well, why not? Dog, I said, I contemplated for real. I sat there and thought like, hey, I got the bread. It ain't going to hurt me. Maybe I should drive. I don't drink and drive. But I was like, if I drive, maybe I won't drink as much or something. I'm like, nah, that's a terrible idea. I'm like, okay, don't do that. If I do go out, I'm gonna spend that. Just stay like for a drink or two. That never happens, all right? Especially when women are around. You like, who just walked in? I'm gonna stick around a little bit longer and see if she give me some attention. It's next thing you know, you 3-4 drinks in, you feel okay, and then you wake up like, I knew I shouldn't have did that. I told myself I wasn't gonna do that, and I did it anyways. And you deserve better for yourself. I deserve better. We deserve better. You deserve to treat yourself better. Anywho, I just want to pop on here real quick, man. A little short, quick time. Like I said, I enjoy doing this. This isn't one of those videos. I might be able to take a clip out of this or whatever. This is just one of those times where it's like, look, I'm here rocking with y'all, and hopefully y'all rocking with me. Most likely you're gonna see this on the rebroadcast because y'all not turning your notifications on when I go live. And maybe I need to do a better job at promoting it, but I just do it randomly. I go when I want to go. You know what I mean? But I really do appreciate every last one of y'all by helping me fight this temptation. You know, if you really want to help fight the urge that I have with women and going out, just DM me and let me know that you're with me. Let me stop playing, man. Listen, I love y'all, man. I think this was cool. I probably should stay on here a little bit longer, though. I'm going to stay on here about 10 more minutes. We're going to figure out something to talk about. Figure something out to talk about. Let me tell you this. Let's talk about this real quick. The reason why I honestly, personally believe temptation is so hard. Number one, it's a personal thing. Definitely something that's geared towards what it is you want. Now, obviously, you fighting, but the world does not make it any easier. And we talking about from a religious standpoint, and I don't know if you're a believer or not, but it don't matter. The devil got a grip on this. Me, you, everybody. He understand. I'm about to shake this up. And if you go wide, it's going to be nothing but booty, breast, everything you like. And I know you're going to want it. They're going to want you. Don't that sound good? It's like, dang. That's why you got to pray. Man, I don't think women understand. Let me correct this. Yes, I think women do understand. I think some women understand to like, I think they get it, but I don't think they get it. Like, when I say men absolutely love women and sex, I think some women have experienced what that means. Like they'll have a dude that's just blowing their phone up. He like, this dude is crazy. Yeah, he crazy because he don't understand that's not working in his favor. But the urge is still there. You can have two men. The urge is just as strong. One of them just knows it's gonna be lame as hell if he blow you up. Don't mean the urge is any less. One of them don't know how to control that urge and then starts to act on it and usually end up fumbling the bag. But as a man, I can understand why that man feels that way. To be completely transparent, I've been there in my younger years. I get it. First newly get some and you like, you want some more, you want some more, you want some more. And obviously depend on your frequency and since then or whatever. So I think some women understand like how much men value sex. But to truly understand, you have to understand a man. And men understand men more than women will ever understand men. When I say we absolutely value love, sex. Now, with that being said, a lot of men can control it. Like, a man to be like, listen, I'm celibate. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. And a fine woman to walk by, he still be like, damn. Nigga just said he ain't trying to have no sex. Damn. It don't change. Like it's instinct, right? It's innate. It's embedded way deeper than what we think. It's like breathing when you sleep. You don't control that. You don't control how you breathe when you sleep. That's something built into our system. Same with the attraction to women. It's at a genetically DNA molecular level. It's something that we just can't seem to really, I ain't gonna say control, but we can't help it. It's natural. It's built in us. So because it's built in us and not in women, and maybe that has a lot to do with testosterone or whatever, but man, that pull is so strong. But it doesn't help because women do understand that men are very visual creatures, so they do things to entice it even more. Because guess what? They want attention. So like, I know a man is physical and I want a man's attention, the right man's attention. I want him and I'm gonna make sure he see all this. And it works. I just be fighting it. Listen, if you are a beautiful woman that I have not, if you are a beautiful woman that I don't know, even if you're a beautiful woman that I do know and you watching this, understand, I know how sexy you are. I've been seeing how sexy you are. I see every like, every view. If you talk to me in my face, I understand exactly how sexy you are. I'm gonna leave that there. Anyway, I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode of Jahmad Show. Thank you for helping me get through me fighting my temptation tonight. And hopefully I was able to help you fight yours and we could fight this together. It's just one of those shows, man. I just wanted to come in here and be completely authentic. I ain't really had no rhyme or reason to do this. I just wanted to. I did. Like I said, I'm contemplating on, should I be productive or should I go spend some money and go drink and party? Decide to be productive, man, even though I still got time. I ain't gonna do it though, man. I appreciate y'all for real. Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode. As always, man, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps the channel grow. It helps me. Hopefully it's gonna help you, and you can share this to somebody that you feel needs to hear it. We all got temptations. Somebody got to be able to hear this. Somebody you know probably is fighting with the same things I'm dealing with, so maybe you can help them. We're out here to help each other. And liking and sharing and all that's gonna help me. All right. Also, you can always follow me on social media, on Instagram. I also got TikTok, which is actually one of my biggest platforms. I need to go ahead and update my graphics so I can show you. But it's just the Jahmad Show. You type in the Jahmad Show on TikTok, boom, I pop up. Help me get to 1,000 followers. That way I can start going live and start making some money. I'm almost there, man. Y'all really been kicking ass with this, so I really appreciate it. And of course, man, today I still got on the same merch from earlier show. The Jahmad Show merch, the Jahmad Show merch, the Love Peace logo. You can pick that up at thejahmadshow.com. Just go to shop. I have hats, mugs, sweatshirts, t-shirts, jackets, you name it, it's on there. And that's an easy way that you can support the show, but also wear something fly that represents something positive. In the same breath, you can also represent something positive by going to plpapparel.net. Once again, that's plpapparel.net. And that also stands for promote love and positivity, because that's what we're about here, right? I keep it real with y'all. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, but at the end of the day, all of this is to help other people. I help y'all, y'all help me. It's a community. And the more and more we do this, the better world we can create around each other. And I really truly believe that. We ain't gonna be able to change nothing. We ain't trying to change you. We're trying to help you. That's it. We all win. Hey, it's less of a reason for people to be pissed off. That's all I'm saying. Anywho, I love y'all, man. Thank y'all once again for tuning in. And until next time, fight that temptation. Love. Peace.